Hey, welcome back to Milton Daily Homes. Chuck here. We have a list of 7 properties today, so a bit of a tinier list, but we're going to have some fun with it. And now that kids are out of school, and by the way, congratulations for your kids going through another year of school, and parents, obviously, congratulations to you for surviving. But what we start to see in the summer is things are still quite busy in the sense that there are still people buying and selling, but it's just a little less intense than it was maybe a month or two ago. So that being said, there are some good deals that can be scooped in the summer months if you're educated and you're on top of things. So if you want our help with that, just give us a call and let's get started with today's list. Okay, first one is a bank sale. Okay, so 1491 Maple, number 302, 330, 700, which is a bit of an odd price. It's a Windsor model, so it's about 1,000 square feet. It's a good floor plan. I don't think the pictures are going to win any awards. Those are blinds, by the way, just in case you were wondering. And I don't know what that's supposed to show, but anyway, the size is decent, the price is decent for what you're getting, and I have no idea what that artistic photo of flowers is doing there, but whatever. Thing about bank sales is the bank doesn't warranty anything, so if there's a problem with the appliances or anything else in the house, they're going to make you sign something saying, sorry, not our problem. And the other thing is, they can be very difficult to deal with. There's long delays in sign backs and offers and so on. And the third thing to know about bank sales is if the owner came up with the money anytime prior to closing, that means the day before closing. So if you've given your notice for rent or you've already sold your house, it's different if you're with parents because you can just stay there, but they can actually cancel the whole agreement. So those are things just to be careful of. Bank sales, my experience, they sound really nice. Everybody wants it. But I think what they want, the thing behind that is they want a great deal. And I don't always find that bank sales are a great deal. And there's not as many as people think. At any given time, I don't think I've ever seen more than 1 or 2 at a time in Milton. The default rates are actually very low in Canada. I think we're like 0.3% of the population goes into default. So anyway, it's not bad for what it is. If it's in good condition, it's probably worth the money. Next up is Mortimer Crescent. And if you're a Robert Munch fan, you'll get that reference. So this is a woodbine model, 1356 square feet, California shutters, dark hardwood floors. Looks like kind of a hand scrape. This is the kind of hand scrape to me that I'd have to see it in person, but some of the hand scrape looks like you're kind of running your fingers through sand. But it does look like there's some chips, and I don't know, you can tell the real hand scrape versus the inauthentic, and I find the real stuff looks good. The processed ones, maybe not so much. So $429, the highest sale ever for a village town is far less than this. So these guys are holding back on offers for a few days. But I think if you're choosing this kind of pricing strategy, which is essentially $15,000+ more than the next one, you know, don't hold back on offers. Someone walks in and gives you $420, just take it. Don't play the game. Now, if you're at $400,000 and you look like this, you got a chance of getting a few offers. So I feel like this is the evil scheme. Sugden Terrace, 489.9. It is an Iris model, so 1980 square feet of finished space. I think you're 15 or so, main and upstairs, and then you have your builder finished basement. You're going to be careful with size of furniture here. Having 3 pieces of furniture is probably, I haven't seen it in person, but it's probably going to make the room feel a little bit small. And you also have the fireplace that's pushing out from the wall. Now, when I look at this kitchen, it's lovely, it's nice. I feel like most buyers, if I were to survey 100 buyers that either looked at the photos or looked at it in person, I bet at least half of them would say, well, they're nice, but I'm going to have to put stainless steel in. And you can tell they are good quality appliances. I think that when you're talking about those kind of numbers, it's worth a conversation to say, should we go pick up stainless steel appliances? You know, you can find them on sale, oftentimes for dishwasher, stove, fridge, and microwave. If you keep around that kind of $3,000 range, it's not easy, but it's possible. And then you sell these ones, or you take them to the next house, or whatever you want to do. My experience is that is generally a good investment when you're talking about selling your home. I had a home a few years ago where it was a beautiful house backed onto a pond, you know, about 2,300 square feet, and the owners, you know, we all just kind of decided, we said, let's run with the white appliances. We had 5 agents that called us for feedback and said, my clients love the house, but they don't like the appliances, they're not going to buy it. And I thought, wow, that can really make a huge impact on the sale of your house. Appliances, you think they're easy to change, but some people just can't get over it. So why not be safe and play the safe route and say, almost everybody likes stainless steel appliances, even though you see fingerprints and all the rest of it. That's just the way the market works. It tends to be the thing that people like. Anyway, overall, not a bad house. Next up is Attenborough, 2326 square feet, and you get the staggered garage, so you lose a driveway space, but you actually get a bit more of an open concept floor plan. Milton Community Park is an excellent location. It's a good floor plan here. So that's the thing that you get right here. If you look at this space here, you're gaining more dining room space because the garage is pushed forward. So I like the floor plan, and you can't see a lot of the upgrades. The photos are a little bit dark, but back into green space, there was a home that's a few hundred square feet bigger than this one with a finished basement just down the road that sold for $670 maybe 2 months ago or something like that. So I can see people, and it looks the same as this, but it's a bigger model. I can see people looking at that saying, okay, why would I pay you guys $699? So that's the list. Hope you enjoyed it. Reach out to us if you need a hand. And there we go. I'm going to leave you with some Austin Powers fun, because I love me some Austin Powers.
My mistake. What was that? Listen, just get it out of your system. No, I'm fine. I insist. We could work together better if you just got...
Mole! Bloody mole! We're not supposed to talk about the bloody mole, but there's a bloody mole winking me in the face. I'm gonna chop it off and cut it up and make some guacamole.
Better?
Yeah.